What is good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy King GDB, guys. We are back again today to check out some more It's Complicated videos, guys. This is politics, matter, rules of modern dating, and understanding women. Let's jump right in, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and go check these guys out. Appreciate them for doing all the work they do, guys. It gives us the opportunity to react to these videos.
Do you believe there is a gender war?
A gender war? Absolutely.
Jeez, she said that with conviction. Chest.
Feminism is killing this country.
Can you be more specific?
Feminism has taught us to hate men and to fear men because capital profits off of my fear as a woman. If I'm afraid of men, they can make a profit off of.
Wow, yo, she is level. She's woke, awoke. She has awoken. The Matrix is a dream to her.
There's a gender war because men are the underdogs right now. Men are the ones being told you're feared, you're wrong, everything you do is wrong. Don't make money, don't show emotion.
Being vilified, toxic masculinity.
BBP. Women are making a rise to the top. We've over-feminized so much and included women so much, which is great. But we don't have to tear men down to include women.
So why is there so much talk about male privilege?
Because for a long time there was male privilege, and now the script is flipped. Now
100%.
women are the ones with privilege, but
Ooh.
no one's ready to hear that.
No, that's the thing. Exactly what she said. That is the thing. They flipped the script. Now women have the privilege. And the thing is, the script has been flipped in such a way that it has convinced women themselves, who even with all this privilege they have, especially in the West, they still feel like there's something more to fight for. And again, you can keep fighting for the cause if you really want to. But again, the cause will be better fought in other countries that are not up to standard with the West, if that is really your goal. Instead of arbitrarily fighting for smaller and smaller incremental changes when you can go fight for bigger changes somewhere else. You see what I'm saying?
But why are we still talking about male privilege?
Because no one's ready for it. We're not ready to make that change. We're seeing more women in films, more women in power. The amount of jobs that I have seen that say women only is ridiculous.
It's mad. The
In an effort
opportunities
to
are
hire
endless.
more women and get them hired and include them, we've excluded
Especially in STEM and all these other fields where that male dominated, it's just, yeah.
men.
Sacrificing quality for equality.
Who is more likely to be told what they want to hear, men or women?
Maybe us.
Would you agree that it's women because guys want sex, politicians want their votes, and businesses want their money?
Yes.
True.
And
The consumer base.
if you control the women, don't you also control the men?
Yes, you do. Because where women go, men follow. Because life without girls is not life at all.
Yes.
So are women more likely to be manipulative or manipulated?
Manipulative. Come on now. Let's not. Women are more socially aware, more emotionally in tune, and they're more capable of manipulating men, especially those who don't know the game, the mating dance. Because let's not kid ourselves, it's a dance. All animals do it. They do, the little birds doing the little dance to get the girl. Men have to do the little dance, and some men just understand the dance to where they can manipulate back, play the game back, and get what they want faster. Whereas other men have to play the game with, their eyes closed and just hope they get some at the end of it.
We are neither because we're taking over and we are fighting for our country.
Taking over what? I'm so confused.
Would you agree that it's women because guys want sex, politicians want their votes, and businesses want their money?
Yes.
She said that with that chest.
Women, don't you also control the men?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Come on, Karen. Yes.
Well, doesn't the fact that ladies' nights exist prove that if you control the women and you get them all to show up, then the guys are going to show up and spend money?
Yes.
Yeah, you see how her eyes lit up? She knew the answer. She knew the answer all along.
So then if
She just needed that little push.
you control the women, don't you also control the men?
That's a good
To
point
an
there.
extent.
That's true.
Point.
Yeah, to an extent, yeah.
So are women more likely to be manipulative or be manipulated?
Manipulative. Because look at the sugar daddies. Ain't no guys manipulating women into being sugar mamas at a large scale the way women are. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. They have men selling houses and giving away money, especially just for the idea, for the hope that they might get some at some point. They have men in these friend zones where they want some, but they know they can never get some, so they have to just sit there and hope and beat their meat in silence. It's mad. It's mad.
If women are so good at manipulation,
It's
why
mad.
can't they recognize their own manipulation?
Oh, we can.
Yeah, we
I
definitely
can.
know.
Gee, look at her face. Oh, she is. She's like, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I know you know what you're doing. Get your sister. If the guys are dumb enough to fall for it, you should be smart enough to do it.
We definitely know.
If women are so good at manipulation, why can't they recognize their own manipulation?
And again, manipulation is a word that has been overused. This is one of the things I always like to preface videos with or whatever. Whenever I hear a statement or a word used, like, manipulation in itself is not a bad word. People have given it a bad or a negative connotation. Manipulation is used everywhere. Adverts is manipulation, trying to get you to convince you to sell you on a product, to try and make you buy something. You might not even need it, and then you might think, oh, maybe I do need it, for manipulation. So manipulation is everywhere. It is part of human nature to try and get people on side for you to do certain things. If you want to get people on side to achieve a common goal, you have to manipulate them to an extent to get them on board with the idea if they're a bit trepidatious about doing it.
We know when we're manipulating.
Jeez!
What
The OGs know, man. They're out here for liberty.
are your thoughts on the following conspiracy theory? That the women's movement was designed to trick women to enter the workforce in order to pay income tax.
Yee, that is actually a very prevailing theory. And to be honest, when you look at it from a business standpoint, it is a very smart decision, because replace all the chores that women could do at home before that with inventions, i.e., dishwashers, i.e., washing machines, all this other stuff makes jobs exponentially faster. And you can have the women obviously join the workforce and give you more money, pay more income tax. The state has more money, and thus the economy is booming.
I would say that's yes.
It's a smart idea.
Yes.
It is very plausible,
The-
especially if you think about how governments were conducting MK Ultra experiments on people, and it's crazy.
The government is
Testing LSD on people in brothels without their knowledge. Like, the government has done some shady stuff. So this is well within the realm of possibility.
manipulating everybody.
It comes from all different angles. So it comes from men judging men judging women, women judging men, women judging women as well.
So are women more
Sure.
likely to be manipulative or be manipulated?
Adverts,
Have
bro.
you ever
Oh my.
wondered what would happen if you actually sat down and talked with missionaries from the Church of Jesus Christ?
No, I haven't, because I'm Christian.
Manipulated.
Thank you very much.
Can you think of any time in recorded human history that women have had more power than right now?
You can't, because they do have it all right now, and that is the big joke, because they're still fighting for more power when they have all the power they can have right now, and they pretty much have more power than the average man right now by miles.
No, we have the most power right now. Look behind me.
She said, "Look at my sisters. The sisterhood is strong." I love these old ladies, man.
It's all women.
Can you tell me any countries other than Western ones like America, Australia, and England where women have more power than they do in those regions?
No, I think we have the most power in the United States
They
of
do.
America. That's
They
why
do.
everybody wants to come here.
So
They
why do
do.
women feel so oppressed in both the time and place where women seem to have the most power?
I don't think women feel oppressed. I think the media tells people that we feel oppressed. We're not oppressed.
Woo! You are not oppressed, guys. Let's just wake up. Let's just hold hands, sing kumbaya, and just, live our merry lives, okay? All this, men are toxic and women are this and that. Let's just get along and pair off and die happy and all this other stuff. And people can do what they want. Everybody's consenting adults. If they want to have polygamy, polyamory, polylili, they can do it. It's all okay.
So why do women feel so oppressed in both the time and
But they're manipulated.
places where women seem to have the most power?
Because I feel
Oh, here we go. I feel the feelings. Oh.
Not equal.
As you stand there monetizing your looks. Something men can't do. To the same degree. It will never be equal. Let's just stop playing these games. Like, let's stop. It will never be equal. We can get it as close to equal as possible, but there is still gender differences. That means we inherently care about different things.
we're getting up there, but we're
You're
not
there.
yet.
You're there. You're equal. That is a self-fulfilling prophecy. You don't want to be there, so you put yourself in positions where you feel like I'm being oppressed. You're not.
We know when we've achieved equality.
Ooh, watch. I want to see them answer this with the most articulate. Anyway, let's see.
When women are paid the same as men, for one.
Wage gap debunked. Bullshit.
I feel like if we're doing the same job, why am I getting paid less?
There's a multitude of factors: experience, years worked, like multitude of factors: charisma, willingness to do long hours, willingness to complain. I've been on a team with all girls, and the amount of complaining they did was crazy. And the managers came to me, and guess what they said? They said, you know what? While all these people are complaining, you are the only one who didn't complain. We appreciate that. We thank you. And this has not gone unrecognized. Because I just did my job, I didn't complain about, oh, man, it's so hard. It's just, I can't. I just don't want to do it. But girls be doing that, and it's okay. It's okay. But that's just an inherent difference between men and women. And it will never be equalized because that's just a nature thing.
I mean, when we're at a place where male politicians aren't making choices over our bodies, when they have no...
I mean, aren't there female politicians making choices over female bodies as well?
100%. There is. And there's,
So why blame men then?
because if you look at the big picture on, like, the Supreme Court, what was the...
You're sweating.
Not blaming men, it's just blaming the government.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Oh wow. She's trying to rein it back. Save her friend. No. Let your friend drown. If your friend is saying some dumb shit, let them drown.
That, but I'm saying, like, are you aware that, the Supreme Court during the original Roe versus Wade decision was all white men, and now it's actually more of a diverse court?
Yes.
So wouldn't it make more sense, not necessarily blame men, but just kind of just individuals?
I don't know about saying men are the
Oh,
issue because
okay.
that's unfair.
Yeah,
and there
thank
is
you.
Females that are making these decisions as well.
Thank you.
But-
Since the light of the Lord has shone upon her and she sees sense.
I think we need feminism in order to move forward because
We don't need feminism to move forward. We don't. Take it, especially in the West, take it to other countries where it can actually do some good, if need be.
we need to be united as well because there are men that are making some of those decisions.
Why does no one seem to complain about a gender pay gap when female models earn more money than male models?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, there we go. Oh, let's see. Oh, it's a bit dry now. It's a bit tight.
When it comes to models about women,
Well,
models, I think that
watch them justify how in this situation, it's okay.
women are more aesthetically pleasing.
Sex sells for women a lot more than it does for men.
True, but
that's inequality.
Would it be possible to sell sex if men did not objectify women?
No, this is not rocket science, guys. We're taking too long on these questions. It's not rocket science. It's not a math class.
I mean, you can do anything. There's a way to go about it without being disrespectful.
How so? What do you?
When you're tapping online to OnlyFans, how do you do that undisrespectfully? That doesn't make any sense.
think?
Respecting someone's field of work, if that is your job.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Is that
That is your prerogative. You're allowed to do that. It is fair. Go for it. Earn your money. But do not expect people to react to you in the world the same way as someone who is a lawyer. It doesn't work like that.
Why are women quick to accept a woman who can sell sex but are quick to reject a man who can buy it?
That depends on the girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't apply to me.
Ooh, so guys,
Politics and religion matter in a relationship?
Yes.
they do.
If so, why is it often said not to discuss them on a...
Not.
Things I tell young men, well, and young women as well. But the young men really need to hear this more, I think. You should be a monster.
Oh yes.
first date when it seems
Yes, Jordan. Yes.
to be the first thing you'd want to talk about?
That's a really good freaking question.
Do you think it's possible
Tell
for a man
him.
to get a date if he supported Trump or was an anti-feminist?
Possibly, yeah. There's somebody for everybody.
That's true.
Okay, well, I mean, do you think that someone who is pro-life would end up with someone who is pro-choice?
No.
No.
So then, wouldn't you say that politics definitely matter?
Yes, I do. I think
Okay,
politics.
Ooh, yo, this guy is trapping them. He's trapping them. They can't escape. But no, but to be honest, you can be together. You just don't talk about these things. If you don't talk about them, it is A-okay. You just have to be smart about what you do.
Degree, yes.
Okay. Why is it often said not to discuss them on a first date when it seems to be the first thing you'd want to talk about?
I hear it discussed, but I think now we're moving away from that, and I think people's views on politics and the big issues are becoming more and more important to both genders.
So if a person avoids politics or religion on a first date, can you assume they don't want a relationship?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, isn't that playing it safe?
I think it is playing it safe, but I think if, especially in this day and age, if you play it safe and you just ignore those questions, they're going to come up anyways.
Well,
You might as well get them out the way at the beginning, man. But if you're trying to smash, get some cheeks, get some peen, for you ladies out there trying to get some peen, then yeah, you might as well just not mention it and just have an amazing time flying.
so then if a person does bring up politics and religion, can you assume that they do want a relationship?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. The person you want to spend your time with, you want to know where they stand on especially issues
Facts.
that matter to you.
Facts.
So if women are looking for relationships, wouldn't it make sense for them to bring up politics and religion on a first date?
I think they want to, they're just scared to.
Cap.
Why do the majority of young women happen to be left-leaning, woke liberals?
Oh, he's about to do some damage. I can tell on his face. He's too old. He's too weathered. He's been through it. He's had enough of this shit. He's about to say it how it is. Let him know, Big G. Let him know.
Because they've been influenced by modern day misandry, feminism.
Yeah.
Because they've been indoctrinated in college.
Yeah, modern day feminism is just misandry. Like the amount of times women want themselves to be heard out, and as soon as you say something that just disagrees with one of their viewpoints, you're toxic masculinity. It's like, bro, come on. If I'm gonna sit here and listen to everything you have to say, you have to sit there too and listen to everything I say. I don't have to do anything I don't want to do. Okay, cool. Then I don't have to do it too. Oh, why are you being like anyway?
And they
You get the
need
gist.
to look at their constitutional rights and figure out God. They need to get good with God.
They
Amen,
feel more
sister.
like they're having more
Amen.
control over their body, over their sexuality, without
Yes.
having to worry about what the religious side is going to say, what the Bible's going to say, what the pro-choice.
People really want to live in a world without judgment. That cannot happen. You are hardwired. Humans, take it from someone who studied biological sciences and molecular medicine. We are hardwired to judge. It is part of human nature. It is part of survival. You have to make judgments. You have to. Is this going to be good for me? Is this going to be bad for me? Is this going to impair my ability to survive? Is it not? You have to make judgments. It's part of life. For us to sit here and think people can live in judgment-free zones is fallacy.
Or the pro-life people are going to say. The left-leaning woke liberals are like, whatever, you're in charge of your own body, you're in charge of your own life, and I think that's important.
Democrats play on young women.
People want the ability to do what they want without experiencing any negative consequences. The world doesn't work like that. The world requires balance. For everything done, something else has to happen. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So if you do some dumb shit and you are proud, someone will make fun of you for doing it.
Democrats make more money on minorities, which are women, young people, because statistically, young people aren't making the money. Young people aren't the ones making the money, so young people are the ones benefiting from the government in a socialist society, which is what Democrats want.
Jeez.
If women make up 51% of the U.S. population, why are women seen as minorities?
maybe not minority statistically, but they're seen as having less job
They're seen as the more oppressed, the more marginalized individuals.
opportunities and less opportunities in general.
What do young conservative women think about women's issues?
Young conservative women, I think, are
Tell 'em,
different
OG.
from the past, but they still have their own issues as far as wanting to reinstate chivalry and traditional misandry. They need to be held accountable too. They might not be feminists,
He
but
is
they
done
are still
with the BS.
not equalists. They do not believe in equality either.
I can't speak for all conservative women. I think as a conservative woman, I'm empathetic to women's issues. I am a woman. When it comes to things like Roe v. Wade, I'm extremely controversial. I don't see it as a woman's issue, even though it affects women, and I feel deeply for the women affected. I see it as a political and a constitutional issue. It's a law issue, and our Supreme Court held up the law and the Constitution. So conservative women, like for me being a conservative woman, can't tell you what I think on every woman's issue.
Wow.
But I can tell you I take the feeling and emotion
Spitting.
out of women's issues and put it back into politics and what it takes to run a society.
Oh, Lee, this person needs a podcast or something because they are spitting that good shit.
How is liberal women wanting handouts from the government different than conservative women wanting men to take care of them?
The governments replace men, and
100%. I don't need no man. The food stamps are coming. I don't need no man. The checks are coming in the mail, bro.
we no longer have that capability, that opportunity applied to men due to equal employment opportunity and women's independency. They value.
I don't think this stuff is all chemicals or.
Oh my guy, I don't care, bro. I actually don't. I don't care.
Money more than men, and
Yeah.
they'll put out a lot of the effort to meet and greet and try to sell something in their professions, yet they will not do the same in the social scene in meeting a man. So that shows you where their priorities lie.
They're more willing to do the work necessary to become better at their job. They're not willing to do the work necessary to become better in relationships. And they just say, you know what? Accept me for me. It is what it is. Take it or leave it. And men get desperate and they take it and they end up in sexless marriages. It is what it is.
Values lie. It's more in money than.
The key, the remedy, get your value up. Get your value up, my G. Get your value up.
A relationship and family and.
I don't know that many conservative women that want women or men to take care of them. We take care of ourselves. A man adds to your life.
Jeez.
I don't think necessarily all liberal women want handouts and not all conservative women want men to take care of them. And there are plenty of gay conservative women as well.
True.
If men choose to no longer marry, does that mean these women will look to the government to support them instead?
Not anymore. I think maybe back like in the 50s and 60s when women were taught to stay home. But in today's society, it takes two income.
They got
regardless.
A lot of times they'll use men like through alimony and child support to get the same thing with the government backing them at men's expense.
Are women by nature more socialist because they want to be provided for?
To an extent, yes, because they always want to date someone who earns more than them. So essentially, they do want to be provided for to an extent. Maybe not all the time. They want to have that security to know that they can leave a situation anytime because they're independent. They want to know. It's basically a backup plan. Like, you know, plan A doesn't work out. This guy doesn't work out. I have my money all stacked up. I'm ready to leave. If he does anything wrong, I'm dipping. I got money. It's cool, G.
They're more socialists.
They want that cake. You can't have the cake. What's the quote? Someone right? You can't have your cake and eat it too. Something like that. They want both outcomes, which is just it's a bit mad.
From what I
like, the women who want the high value man and they don't want him to cheat. Life requires balance. You have the average man, low value. You can't go on as many holidays. You can't have as much fun. But he's loyal. He's more loyal. you have the top G, the top Don, you have more inherent problems with that. Because he wants to have fun, but you get a life of leisure and freedom. But he gets to exercise options when you don't. Balance. Everything has to be balanced. If you get a low value man, you're going to have some problems. If you get a high value man, you're going to have some problems. It all balances out. So you can be sad with the high value man, you can be sad with the low value man. So just pick which paradigm you like better and go for it.
Gather and can see expressed because they have been spoiled. They're used to getting their way. And they've gone right from men providing and spoiling them to the government doing it.
I think women are more socialist because the Democratic Party has played on women, has said, we're here for you. They market to women. It doesn't really have to do with handouts or anything else. It's clever marketing.
Yeah, I really do think it's a trend. I think people see what they should.
Yeah, what the media portrays.
On social media, and then everybody's like, oh, that's the way to go. That's what everybody else is doing. That's what we're gonna.
And again, it's a survival instinct. You want to be part of the herd. You want to be part of the community. You want to be the outlier. You don't want to be the person saying things that go against the grain, that go against what everyone else is saying. You want to be with it, as they say. You want to be hip. You want to be cool. So if you say anything otherwise, then you look, a bit, that's why people curate themselves. They censor themselves every time they're out. So if someone asks you, are you a Christian? You say, yes, I'm a Christian. But then I accept all this stuff and I accept all this other stuff. And then, are you really a Christian?
You instead of doing their own research.
What is the difference between education and indoctrination?
Indoctrination is being told a bunch of crazy stuff that's not even true out there, and being told how to think, what to think, when to think, and to think that you're not good enough to live on your own without the government. And you are good enough. We're all good enough. Everybody. I don't care what color you are. I don't care who's in your bed. We're all good enough.
Preach, my lady, preach. She came out spitting, man. OG old lady came out spitting. Thank you. It's complicated for providing the content, guys. Love it, love it, love it. Keep reacting to it. Keep pushing your channel, guys. This is amazing stuff. We love to see it. We love to see it. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about the video, what you think about politics and relationships, politics, and what politics is doing to the world, and what the end goal of politics is in terms of progression. Will feminism, get the world to a better place, or will feminism drive the world to a worse place? What do you think? What's your opinion? In my opinion, feminism has done its job. Its core job feminism was created for has been accomplished in the West. That can be taken somewhere else, and maybe it can do some more good over there. But over here, it's just causing more harm than good. Let's leave it there. It's done its job. It's like a weapon. You shot the bad guy. You killed the bad guy. You can put the weapon down. But now what's happened with feminism is they shot the bad guy, killed the bad guy, and now they picked the gun up again and said, no, but we still have to shoot more people. It's like, but there's no bad guys. But that guy, though, boom. But that guy, though, boom. It's a bit mad. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until next time, guys, peace.